Hello children, today I am making a video for students of class 12 on the chapters Lost Spring of their Flamingo book. Lost Spring is a is an excerpt, you can say an extract from the book titled The Stories of a Stolen Childhood. Here we study that Annie Zhang, who is from an aristocratic family, and her background is in her background there are writers. Even her father used to write. So she was brought up in Hyderabad, and she has written she has written several stories. So in this extract, she has highlighted the pitiable state of children. The children had a very pitiable state. Pitiable in what sense? Pitiable in the sense that they are economically helpless. They have no sound childhood. They have no schooling. There is no likelihood, there is no possibility of their schooling. They are wage earners. They are a partner in the money generation of the family. They are a partner in the income. Their children, it's a story of such children whose parents are not well settled. So here the writer has presented two stories. One story of the rag pickers, and another is the bangle maker. While we are studying the stories of rag pickers, they have come from Bangladesh. They have come to Delhi in search of breads. They live at the border of Delhi, outskirt of the Delhi. They live at the periphery of Delhi, although they are far away from Delhi, metaphorically. Here writer means to say Delhi is a city of development, facilities, economic prosperity. But these children live in utter want. Their house is made of mud and tea. They live like animals huddled together. 10,000 people live, and all of them are rag pickers. Children pick rags and elders do something. But if the children don't earn, the family will not run. Writer has used here the lost spring. A spring, you all know, the season of beauty, season of pleasure. But here the lost spring refers to what? A stolen childhood. A stolen childhood matlab what? These children have no childhood. Although they are children, they are bread earners. They are children, but they are bread earners. They don't know the beauty, the pleasure, the facility of childhood. So, writer meets Sahib. Sahib is one of the rag pickers. He is found scrounging garbage. Garbage is wrapped. Garbage is having wonder for them. Wonder means what? It is a curiosity. What happens that while picking garbage, while scrounging, they are able to get coins. So this has excited their hope that they will get more. So while they are scrounging garbage, they are very serious and they are very hopeful and they are very prompt. So it is a source of livelihood for their parents, but it is a wonder. It has wonder for these children. Sahib is one of such children. राइटर पूछती है उससे कि why don't you go to school? वो कहता है कि there is no school in our neighborhood. राइटर कहती है अगर मैं स्कूल ऑर्गेनाइज करूंगी तो नेबरहुड में वो जाएगा. He agrees. अब वो जब भी देखता है राइटर को, he inquires about school. लेकिन राइटर को बुरा लगता है because she is not in a position to fulfill the promise. Such promises abound the life of these children. साहेब आलम अपना नाम बोलता है. Ironically, the Sahib Alam is the name which stands for Lord of Universe. If that chap comes to know regarding the meaning of his name, he will have a very hard time believing his name. He will not believe what his name means. He will have a very hard time believing his own name. Sahib Alam, the Lord of Universe. Further point, we find that writer has discussed regarding this. Ask one of the children, why don't you put on shoes? Says my mother doesn't take it down from the shelf. Another child says if his mother takes it down from the shelf, he will not wear. The fact is that these children have no shoes. Writer, there is a tradition, excuse है भाई, there is a tradition to be barefooted, but actually that is that they are in perpetual poverty. They cannot afford a shoes. The writer tells a story of the priest's son in Udupi. Some years ago, priest's son was seen worshipping the god, requesting for shoes, and after several years, what she finds that the son of the priest, the condition has changed. The priest's son comes to school, he is well dressed. कहने का मतलब है कि the condition has changed drastically, but the condition of these children is the same. The sun has not risen till now for these helpless children. Annie Zhang has sympathy for them. She talks to them. She wants to do something for them. After some days, she meets Sahib. Sahib has stopped picking their rags. He has joined a new job. Now he is a helper at a tea stall. As a helper at the tea stall, he is what? He is no more free. He is no more the owner of his own will. He is no more master of himself. Now he is dependent. He is under command. Sahib is carrying a canister which is heavier than his bag which he used to carry while picking rags. Canister. Sahib has no that carefree look. He gets 800 as a payment. So Sahib has compromised with his situation. What happened? His condition is so much pitiable. Actually, there are so many people like him. They are from Bangladesh, and there have been several storms. Means there have been several problems, as a result of which the people have moved to Delhi, pursuing their dream of earning bread. They have no identity. They say that bread is more important than identity. They say that what is the need of why should we living at our hometown? We had nothing to eat there, so we have come to Delhi. At least here we are getting work to do and food to eat. They are giving such explanation. So writer has presented this, shown this. It is a report of the pitiable state of the children who have lost their spring. Metaphorically speaking, their time of happiness has been replaced by the time of botheration, want and scarcity. Further point, writer takes us to the Firozabad. Firozabad is a city in UP which is known for bangle makers. It's a city of bangle makers. Every on whole city there are spiral of bangles. Young children, small children in the work of bangle making, glass blowing factory. Working near the furnace is a really health hazard. Some of them, they run great risk of getting blind. There she meets a boy named Mukesh. Mukesh has a family, his brother, his wife, grandfather, grandmother. Writer goes to the house of Mukesh. There she finds that grandmother, grandfather, Mukesh, his elder brother's wife. She is not very aged, she is lean and thin lady, engaged in cooking. In a smoke, her eyes has got filled with smoke, although she draws her well when some elder person passes her way. She is cooking for the whole family. The house is devoid of basic facilities. That is the house is just the house is without any facility. It is made of mud and just a tin and no drainage facilities, no swales. There is nothing. They are just living a very pathetic life. Mukesh's grandma says that it is our karma, it is in our destiny. They have taken their poverty to be destiny. They think that bangle making is their work and they cannot break away from this. In spite of working for so many years, there is no good house. But Mukesh is not like Sahib. Mukesh is a rebel. He does not want to remain in his condition. He wants to be a motor mechanic. He says that I want to be motor mechanic. I will not be making bangles. What my parents have done, why my grandfather has done. Although they have spent several years, they have no good house. After this, writer discusses regarding Savita. Savita is a girl, young girl of marriageable age. She is a tender looking girl. She is making bangles. Although she does not know the sanctity of the bangle, that bangle is just not it is not just a round thing made of glass. It symbolizes suhag of an Indian woman. Here all these things, writer talks to the people and tell them why don't they organize cooperative. They say we cannot. If we organize cooperative, what will happen? We will have to suffer from the police. Politicians, sahukars, they take money from sahukars and die repaying. If they raise their voice, police punish them. Politicians suppress them. So these two report she has written, and her purpose is to highlight the pinching fact. Poor socio-economic condition of these children. Here the lost spring is a metaphor. Sahib-e-Alam is irony. It is very hard to believe. Although they are on the periphery of Delhi, they are quite away from Delhi. Means what? They are living like animals. Delhi is a place of, it's a place of what? Hope. It's a place of what? Place of comfort, beauty. So these people have no such thing in their life. They are in the holiest struggle of existence. In that holiest struggle of existence, their children are their partner. So children, I hope you all will like this video. Please listen it, like it, subscribe it. I will be making more and more videos for you all. Thank you.